It's hard to feel it when you're in a collapsing empire, but we are in, I do believe, the new paradigm. So as the old way fades away, and I don't think we need to spend a lot of time trying to tear it down or fix it up. It's a criminal enterprise, and it needs to go away. So as it fades out, then what we do is we think, so what can we put in its place? And I'm saying that I'm watching these two guys. They've written a book called Stellar, and they're talking about all the civilizations as far back as you can study have all grown and collapsed based on extraction technology. In other words, I have to grow. It's the need to grow. If I don't get bigger than you, you'll get bigger than me, and then you'll have power over me. And blah. Well, so every society, every civilization so far is come to the point of rupture and had nothing to replace it with, and they collapse. Well, this for the first time in human history, we have something different. We have stellar technologies. And that means rather than extract and take from people in the planet, it gives back to people in the planet. It's regenerative and it's renewable. And so a good example is stellar energy, solar, wind, and batteries. They take from the sun and they give us back energy. Now, there's a lot that goes into building the panels and the batteries and things like that. It's really, it's labor cost intensive in the beginning. However, once that threshold is met and you've paid that off, it's free energy. So you build a panel and it's good for 50 years. Well, most of that time is just free energy. And then if you design your system for the coldest, shortest day, the 2 weeks of the year, when you need the power the most and you get the least amount from the sun, then you'll build a system that the rest of the year will be abundant, super abundant. And we'll end up with an abundance of energy. And when you have an abundance of energy, then you can begin to renew and reclaim. And then also, there's going to be stellar labor. And stellar labor is AI and robotics are going to be doing all the work that we don't want to do. And they're going to be doing, so that's going to free us up to do what we need to do, which is to take care of each other and love each other and be supportive. So as these technologies reach a certain point, they begin to rebuild and regenerate themselves. And so it's like there's no, it doesn't take, it's all giving back. And that they say in every video I watch, it says the same thing. Doesn't matter how good the technology is or how good the plan is, if the people don't change, it's not going to work. So it comes down again to we have to change. We change or we die. What's the change? Be kind. Say something nice to your neighbor. Talk to your neighbor. Give to your neighbor. If you're out of work, instead of feeling sorry for yourself and looking for a dead-end job, get up each day and look for something to do for your neighbor or some way to build up your neighborhood. And if everybody's doing that, it won't be long until we're going to have these resilient communities creating more than they could ever want. All the production's being done by artificial labor, so we have an abundance of goods and services just given to us, because once the robots and stuff is paid for, again, it's all free. But if we don't change and get rid of this idea of profit over people, then it's not going to work. So we've got to realize that it's got to become a giving, loving, unconditional sharing with each other to create a true world of abundance. And then you bring a friend.